All right. Testing everything. Oh my god, I have no Streamlabs. Why? Oh my god. Okay, hello everyone. Hopefully everything is working because I was panicking there. Twy, let's never have a in-depth conversation like that like 5 minutes before a stream ever again. Jesus Christ. I just shaved like 3 years off my life. Oh my god. Oh. All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a good time. Welcome back to Bad Fanfiction Night. I am your host, Remy McNeil, and joining me, as always, and once I get up her Rahi tuber, is the wonderful Twilight Guardian.
Hello.
Can I pop that up? All right, pop on stream. There we go. All right.
I think chat can hear us.
Oh god,
the audience.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's the point.
Oh no, they can hear us.
No chat on screen. Yeah, I was gonna say chat is on screen. Yeah, give it a minute.
It just took a second.
It wasn't they couldn't really hear you guys, is what they couldn't see themselves because they're selfish. Top chat, fan funding.
Oh, there we go.
Pop this out so I can have that over there. God, I hope this doesn't do this tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows? All right. So, I mean, it's thematic. It's thematic here for this awful book. In the last chapter, our hero unlocked her super duper amazing powers. And when she did, she basically, the first time she did it, it was like she can throw wheels. Our hero can throw wheels.
I can do that. Do I have magic?
Yes.
Yes.
Depends on the actually.
Cool.
It's even more impressive considering you don't have hands.
Exactly. Yeah. That's just how good I am. Come on.
It's so funny. I draw him VeggieTale hands every time I do.
Now I just want to hum VeggieTales. VeggieTales. All right. Well, decidedly not. Oh, God, I didn't check how many pages the next two chapters were. Oh, okay. It's 10 pages. All right. We'll be good. We'll be good. All right. I'll take the first 5. I'll take the second 5. Omitted Bow. Remember, for 13 months, my dog tried to eat chocolate. Look, same boat, man. My Streamlabs ate chocolate, and now it's sick.
Okay.
But yeah, in our last one, our hero unlocked her powers, and they jumped off a cliff, and unfortunately, they didn't die at the bottom. Their Katara saved them, water bending them out of the way, and then they ran to a dock, and there Nara, the waifu, appeared to try and kill the main character. How did she get knocked out? How did Reika get knocked out, or did she just pass out from the attack?
She got, I think, the wheel got punched off the boat.
Who the fuck all knows? I know is that someone got a concussion, I think, and like they should be dead, and they aren't, and that's sad because they should be.
Yeah, I thought we got a concussion from reading this.
I mean, we did. Like, don't get that wrong. We did. I have a concussion right now from reading this. Also, we have some wonderful art from Silver-Haired Freak of me fighting Streamlabs. Very accurate to what was just happening.
I love that he's going for like the elbow check.
Yes.
The elbow drop.
That's very nice.
But yes.
Oh god.
We're behind schedule, so let's hop into it. Remember the rules. I and Twy are priority speakers. I Know Nothing is also a soft priority speaker, so if we are talking, we expect you guys to quiet down fast. A lot of people often talk over I Know Nothing. Don't do that. That is very rude. He's a very sensitive book.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
He is paperback.
He is paperback.
I'm working on my gains to become hardback. Okay.
First of all, the proper term is hardcover. Second, I'm gonna fold your corner.
Oh god.
Oh no! Don't dog ear him.
Is that the book equivalent
like
of...
and using to smack somebody?
Ava, they outlawed that in the Civil Rights Act. You can't do that.
Is that the book equivalent of Gravity Taken Twisted?
But yes, we have
The
10
old
pages to
page
get
twist.
through.
Yeah, the
Chapters
old page
15
twist.
and 16. So everyone sit back, relax. If things get overcrowded with the audio, so this is a warning to you guys, we will be going back to the raising hands feature. So we always have that on the spoke, just in case. We like to have the energy and such, but just making sure you guys know. So, let's get to it. Chapter 15. The sway of a boat rocked my body awake. My skin felt as if I'm suddenly just flustered. My skin felt as if it were vibrating, veins on fire, and I groaned as the night sky spun above my head. I was on a sailboat. Motherfucker. Kaya had got one glowing hand focused on the water before us as we sailed along the river, guided gently by the wind. I held my head, unable to shake the image of Nara's stare as dread filled my chest. Reika. Chase leaned over me, supporting me with a cautious hand as I coughed. What happened back there? I know her. How? I'm not sure, but I know her? Yeah, you said that last chapter. You're definitely a Zodiac Turner. That's for sure. Avia interjected, then paused. At least your assassin's hot. I didn't get the chance to say that the first time we saw her. Except for the fact that we had literally 2 weeks since we first saw her! At any point, I could have mentioned, hey, that girl that tried to kill us, that was kind of hot, yo.
What time? They just faded from existence and then reappeared when the plot needed them.
Oh.
Bro, also, obvious sister of the year. Hey, I know you almost died, but your killer was kind of hot.
And bad at her job.
Oh, man. Your priorities are so messed up, Avia, Chase grumbled. She looks familiar to me, like her face does. I lifted my hands and stared at them. I couldn't control my magic. But you did blast her with a wheel into a river. That was pretty cool, Jay said as he kneeled next to me. It gave us enough time to get out of there. Horror rushed through me. Oh, shit, did I? Nah, she's alive, Avia laughed. Ha 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 ha. We saw her on the banks on the way out. It looked like she had a very similar magic in her veins, Jay said, motioning towards his arm. You think she's a Zodiac Turner? Avia asked. It looked more like weather magic to me. That electricity was too powerful to just be weather magic. It was like there was direct energetic attachment between them. I have like a musical joke there, but I can't remember what it is. It's like, there's energy between us. Oh, I know. Danger, danger! High voltage! When we touch, when we kiss, when we touch. Alright, explain, I said. What did it look like from the outside? She touched your arm, and both of you froze. It was like she put you in a trance. It seemed dangerous to interfere with, so I stayed back. It couldn't be breaking you free from any kind of trance that an assassin would put you in would be any kind of harmful. But, I just thought, hey, you two were vibing and hitting it off. I didn't want to get in there and clam slam for you.
No, the real reason was because he did not want to fuck with Yandere level crazy.
Okay, that's
Raise your
actually more
hand.
fair. That's more fair, actually. I just thought he was being a good wingman. The light in both your veins grew brighter until I couldn't even look at it. I think we were in some sort of void or dimension. All I could see was the two of us and a lot of darkness. Yeah, you were inside each other's minds. Don't worry. That's what they look like. I'm sorry. I looked up at Avia and Chase, attempting to make sense of anything that was happening to me. All I knew was the feeling of uneasiness and slight panic. What if I accidentally changed one of your signs? I had no control over what I did to her. And it's not like we've explained what Zodiac turning is to the audience. Wait, what?
Game
What
sentient.
is this,
No, I
Raja?
was
You drew them as furries?
Oh wow.
Why?
Huh.
I mean, her
Wait,
being a
what?
chihuahua makes sense.
That-
I love
I
the
mean,
giant sword. That's so.
Is it because
awful.
Milo is a
I
furry?
like the scales on his horns.
Yeah, those are lovely. That's actually adorable.
Oh, that's why you brought up puppy Ruby.
Yeah, puppy Ruby, yay!
I miss Project Alpha.
I mean, to be
Words that should
fair,
never be
imagining the characters here like this makes it better. All right, I'm just gonna say these are better than the official designs.
I was just about to say that, like, so far we have not gotten any kind of explanation whatsoever as to what zodiac turning is. And, like, we can possibly infer what it might be based off of the name and the fact of, like, the descriptions that we got, but you should still tell us in exposition, now that it is completely relevant, like, what it is, and possibly before this whole conversation that we're
Yeah,
having.
we're
right now.
in
Oh.
Reka's head, so like
I
the
thought that this was. Sorry, no, my apologies. I'm interrupting you. I do that a lot. It's becoming a habit, I think. But but the I thought this was like explained last chapter. I wasn't here for last chapter, so this is like all new to me. But this is all new to you guys as well. Dang.
No, I don't recall like it being explained what the hell a zodiac turner actually
No.
is. It's been
No.
mentioned a couple of
It's-
times, but they've
It's
never
in
like
it work, but we
defined
have-
it.
We've seen it work, but we haven't got it spanned yet. We've seen what it does, but we haven't got an explanation.
Yeah, you would think that like, oh, because like I'm sitting here like just being the little shit that I am. I was like, okay, so which way does it turn the zodiac? Does it turn it on the y-axis, on the x-axis, clockwise, counterclockwise, diagonally? So I'm just imagining like your horoscope sign just kind of like doing flips.
I always imagine I just took it literally because I don't assume Milo would have an intricate design. Like it just changes your zodiac at least. But of course,
I mean,
That is what it does.
Yeah,
But
we're pretty
we
sure
haven't
that's what
seen
it does,
it.
but we're challenging the book because that doesn't give us much to work on when it comes down to inference. Now we are learning through is like, oh, what if I accidentally change one of your signs? I had no control over what I did to her. So we know now it can change signs. But also, there hasn't been a zodiac turner publicly for how long? Like 300 years?
800
Something like that?
years. Yeah.
So
yeah, 300.
why I'm trying to think of something that happened like 300 years ago that we would have what regular reference to and be able to immediately call upon that everyone would know about.
The Spanish Inquisition.
How many people genuinely understand what the Spanish Inquisition was?
Nobody, but it is a funny joke.
Well, not
Monty
nobody.
Python
Basically, please remain Christian. We'll check back later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect.
Yes. But like the point is that like how often is that invoked? Very rarely. This would literally be like if an actual Spanish inquisitor fucking showed up on your front porch. It's like, are you still Christian? And you're like, holy shit, there are more of you guys?
No
Yeah,
one
we got
is
rid of you in
the
the
Spanish
purge.
Inquisition.
The top.
Well, I would
It's like
think,
Jehovah's Witness.
if something has not been relevant in hundreds of years, I don't think that zodiac turning would be the first thing that people would go to. They would probably, have that whole thing, like the joke in Avatar when they're talking about the bear, like going through the list of more common things before just landing on just
You
a bear.
mean his platypus bear? No, just his bear.
The
Armadillo bear.
I was
joke.
like, why not immediately go to, okay, so we've discovered it. Like, if we were at this point and we had very little frame of reference for what zodiac turners could even do, because not like we've fucking seen one, in our lifetime. Oh, I summoned a wheel. I must have discovered a new magic. Like, that would be my first go-to. And then later discover, oh, it's not new, it's actually old. Okay.
When you guys say wheel, do you mean like an actual like physical wheel?
Yes.
It'd just be Wheel of Fortune.
She
Yeah.
legitimately, she just summons a zodiac wheel and chucks it at people.
And for the festival person, and then it
Of-
spins.
Of
into-
all
into
the
Zodiac.
super magic things, it's just here's the Wheel of Fortune wheel. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, you-
But
Yeah.
here's a ridiculous question. Can the Zodiac wheel turn in such a way that it remains the same Zodiac sign? Like it's use a power and it just happened to land on the same Zodiac sign. Is that possible? We don't know, but in this case.
Thank you, Snowy Spider. Just, hey, so that assassin almost disemboweled you. Mind giving me her number?
oh, Eva's
That's
going.
mean.
And then
I know guys like this.
Eva making a sequel to today's thumbnail. Well, you look like you're busy.
Why is it
Oh,
re-remote?
wait, guys. Oh, guys, is this how lesbians reproduce?
Well, I mean,
We've
there
cracked the
is a
code.
Wiimote.
Yeah.
There is a Wiimote there, and it doesn't have a condom on. So.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
that's
can't
true.
use the Wiimote
God.
without a
No, she doesn't have a
condom.
wrist strap on.
Oh no, that's even less safe. Yeah, there's no wrist strap. Oh my god. Wow, these girls are playing with fucking fire.
One wrong move.
Why is this what you're taking it? What is wrong with
Because
you?
the most pain, Eva.
Anything.
Because
Oh.
look,
Pain.
it was because Eva, it was the funniest fucking thing in the world to watch so many people destroy their TVs that they had to create a condom for the Wiimote.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, it doesn't have that
That's-
either.
that's the way.
I mean, the irony about it is, like, it was just strictly nicer to hold with those things. It was like it had a fucking grip.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it came in several
Yeah.
different colors.
Although it was funny that how many times people like they just weren't wearing the strap. And it's like, come on, guys.
No. Because I
that's
have
great.
witnessed people on the internet and had it happen myself where the wrist strap somehow loosened itself, like the clip came
yeah.
off, and then it
Yeah.
just went right off your wrist.
To be
Stop
fair,
and
like
make
those, like the little thing that tightened it was flimsy as fuck. I think it was literally just a plastic square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugox says,
Yeah.
okay, my brain is buffering. How do they know about this kind of forbidden thing that has not been around for multiple centuries? Yeah. I mean, also, the thing about the Spanish Inquisition, going back to that example, we have modern day schooling. I don't know what kind of like education they have in their setting, honestly.
They don't.
Well, no, I think they
There's
do
on
have
that
schools. I know they have schools. Like, obviously, the main character was tortured in one, but like,
don't-
I don't know what like all that encompasses.
Under assumption, they don't have separated schools. Everyone goes to the same class. It sounded like.
which makes
to
no
me.
sense with the rest of the year, but yes, that's how that works.
I need Ava. Not Ava. Oh, I would like Ava to draw, but no, I'm not gonna force her or anything. Like, but I love the idea is like Reika and Nara are standing there, and you just see there's a Wiimote in the TV, and just Nara yelling at Reika, "I thought you were using protection."
Kid, you also. I forgot the girl's name. You also had
Your
the
wish is my
girlfriend.
command.
Okay, all right. We do have to
Okay,
get moving.
fine.
You
going.
don't
Let's
have
go.
to. You don't have to. I just thought it was fucking funny in my head.
Oh jeez.
Anyway. Void dimension. Yeah, they were inside their own brains because that's what it looks like. To do. Control avoid him. Hey, Chase put a hand on my shoulder. Don't overthink it. You've already lost control twice, and both were with an enemy. You'll start to figure it out. You fucking confident bitch. How? All of us went quiet for a moment. Chase gave me a specific look before standing. A specific look?
Just any roll the wheel.
Brushing
Would you
himself
care
off.
to describe it?
He taught himself how to cope with an arch power, and I would do the same. When did he say that? How do you know he taught himself to cope? Did he say that? I'm forgetting.
Well, you have
this
to
book.
understand. No. You have to understand,
Cope
Celtic.
season
She's
ball.
currently seething, so he must be coping.
Good point.
Then who's molding? Us?
Mars Wolf is
Eva.
right. I
Okay,
was
well.
wearing my armor. Do. We're surrounded by water, Avia said dramatically, laying down like a starfish on the deck. I miss the woods. Oh, she's an IGN reviewer. Stop complaining. I'm tired of it. I snapped at her, barely recovering from fainting. I hugged my knees to my chest to stop my surroundings from spinning. I want to go back to sleep. You weren't sleeping. Don't do that. You were unconscious for an hour, and we couldn't get you awake. Eat something. You were unconscious for an hour?
Damn, okay.
So for those of you who don't know, being unconscious from trauma for longer than a few minutes is typically signs of severe concussion. That might lead to brain death, potentially, if you do not wake up. Now,
not that we're losing much, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, I reiterate, Black Void. Eat something, Chase interrupted, gently tapping me with a boot to keep me awake. He dug through his bag, handing me a fresh apple and a flask of water. The fruit will help you rehydrate. Okay, doctor, I mumbled. He rolled his eyes at me, then decided to distract himself by inching closer to the front of the boat. Kaya was steering it between a wheel that I assumed was attached to the sails and the control of her water magic to guide us along. Chase hovered back, obviously nervous to mess up her process. I had yet to see such a curious look on his face. Okay, I'm not super knowledgeable on boats, especially small people boats, for smaller groups of people, like skiffs and such. But aren't most controls for boats near the back? Where the
that's where the rudder is.
Yeah.
Why is there one at the front? Is it a special waterbending one?
Magic.
Magic, other guys bend seat.
The wheel's cool, he said, pointing at it. I've never been on a boat before. Never? She looked up at him with an amused smile. And it's called a helm, not a wheel. Oh, sorry. I can tell you want to try it. Here, just don't make any sudden movements. It's touchy. We are heading straight towards the Nyx Mountains, and this river leads us right there. Kaya carefully handed off the steering to Chase, who looked way too excited about having control over a boat. Okay, that's a mood. That's a mood. You convictionist wouldn't have made it far if I didn't catch you in Lyra. Also, Ava, you did it. Oh my god, you did it so fast.
Very good, Ava.
Impressive. Oh no.
Oh no, a snowy spider. Oh no, what did he make? What did Snowy make? And Lena. Smug twice strikes again.
Look, guys, remember, it's a hard, vibrating object, but you have to keep it under control.
Why are you
Very
going like this?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Because it causes you the pain.
Don't worry. If it gets stuck somewhere, just pull on the nunchaku and it'll come out.
Again, Ava, you don't want to just... I mean, listen, we just want you to be safe. I don't know why you're so upset about this. We're just looking out for your well-being.
Oh. Oh god, now we have Silverhaired also did it. Oh. This is already turning out. I mean, okay, we start rough session start, but you know what? We're getting dividends already. You know? I love it so much. This is so perfect. Next thing's next. It's just like a baby pops out, and it's like, God damn it! It's like falls out of the
Not
TV,
again.
Samara style. Oh. Okay.
Ryan.
I was stuck in the middle of the continents in a cursed forest my entire life. Do you blame me? Chase said, his hands white from how tightly he was gripping the helm. I'm having fun with this, though. At least you're making an effort to learn, Kaya said, looking over to Avia, who was uselessly basking in the sun. Kaya reached over, gently wasn't it night when you guys left?
It
Am I
was
forgetting
early.
that?
It was early morning, I believe.
Okay.
Was it not?
Okay, all right. So world building question. He doesn't know boats, and she is surprised by that. How do we take that? Boats are common or not? The fact that, like, he doesn't know boats doesn't mean he doesn't know about boats. Like, it's just they haven't been relevant in his life. The only reason I know so much about boats is because I have interacted with multiple boats in my life, and I've piloted and driven a few. Road?
So you like big
Driven?
boats and you cannot lie?
You mean
And you other
sailed?
If it's a rowboat? Like, 'cause I've done rowboats, motorboats. I've never done
paddled?
sailboats. Paddled? I've paddled a boat before, but that's what makes it sound like one of those freaking swan boats that you see in anime romances.
With where you have to it's basically a bicycle, but
yeah, it's a
like
literal
really
paddle
small
boat.
punt.
I love those things. They're fun.
Yeah.
I was stuck to do. Oh, he's making an effort. Also, she's just like throwing shade at Kaya. What the fuck is Kaya going to do? She has no interest. Why would you fucking... Anyway. Kaya reached over gently, readjusting the helm that Chase held. Keep it here. Good luck, Snake. What? Nothing.
What?
She walked away from him, and his face flooded with panic when she sat down next to me. She pointed at her eyes, then to the front of the boat, and he quickly looked forward instead of over at us. Kaya watched him carefully, and I laughed at how incredibly easy he was to mess with. With Chase distracted, I laid back down, closing my eyes. I struggled to focus on any kind of conversation when I was still half awake, and I couldn't shake Nara's anger from my head. I skimmed every edge of my memory to conjure something, anything that would explain her spite towards me. What's on your mind? Kaya tapped my shoulder, snapping me back from the brink of falling asleep. Stop it! Okay, second rule of someone with a head injury, okay? You let them sleep. Like, if they don't wake up after getting a head injury, that's a bad sign. But the opposite of that, waking them up on purpose, is not the right move. Because if they are unconscious, their brain is doing the repairing thing that you do when you're asleep. Like, the healing speed up that your body naturally does when its other processes don't need to work as hard. Don't wake people up when they have had a concussion. It's better they are asleep and getting medical aid somewhere else. That's basically the thing you need to do. Kaya's liquid Snake, right? Yes, Snake, that is correct. It's also Master Miller. I will one day read Wikipedia articles in Master Miller's voice, and it will sound enthralling to your ears. She deliberately taken Chase's job of monitoring my half-conscious state and let him have fun with the boat. She was shockingly fast at reading right through unspoken intentions. Thank you for telling and not showing. You look concerned. She's been laying there questioning herself because of a pretty girl, Avia said. Avia, you're the one foaming at the mouth over her, so shut the fuck up, okay? Excuse me, I said. I said what I said. Am I wrong? No. I paused, then bit my tongue at misspeaking. Wait, before you speak, that's not what I meant. She was trying to murder me, Avia. Yeah, and I saw the look in your eye. I saw the look on your face. A pretty girl trying to murder me would fluster even me, and I'm not easily flustered. Okay. Look, I get that the whole Spike Spiegel parody of I really love a woman that would literally just kill me, like that's a meme, and like there are guys that do find it hot, and apparently some women that find it hot, but like that's a very modern thing, I'm pretty sure. Like they're not talking like people in the world they live in. They're talking like they're on a Reddit forum talking about like this new fan art that got released. Like it doesn't feel human. It feels chronically online.
You're also missing another thing about the whole thing.
exactly
Like
what Milo
the two memes of it are Spike and Dante, where he says, "Ooh, I love a fast woman." A note for both of those situations: both Spike and Dante are in complete control of that fight, and there's no danger.
Yeah. So it's like, just come on, guys. What come on, Milo. What the fuck are we doing? These don't feel like real people. There's a difference between tsundere and yandere. There is difference between tsundere and yandere. I can't do an uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures. Damn it.
I have no idea. Oh, you just unlocked that freaking core memory with that one sentence. Holy shit.
Magic must defeat magic.
Well, that's gonna stay stuck in my head.
Wasn't that kind of like a taunt by Spike? Yeah. Also, it wasn't the actual line. It was "kick my ass," not "kill me." But that's the updated version.
Yeah.
Let her be Avia. Chase said, his attention diligently fixed forward as he listened. That means he's splitting his attention, by the way. Forcing her into talking about things she's not ready to talk about won't help anything. About. Yeah, and what you just said doesn't help either, I snapped at him. God forbid I try to figure out the intentions of an assassin who hates me for unknown reasons. Why are you snapping at him? He's backing you up! You bitch! I'm going to give you a pass on that one because you have literal brain damage right now. But you better not be mean to this guy. He's been nothing but nice to you.
He was already mean.
No.
He has been nothing but a cunt to him since we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot blame the brain damage.
No. I'm giving this one instance the brain damage. I'm not giving any others prior or after this.
And it has no brain to be damaged.
Oh no, my gosh, we're here, freak.
Freak.
Oh, it's fully gone. That's fast.
Man, that's hell of a gestation period.
Now we need like the last thing we need with this is like them holding the adoption like the birth certificate, like standing in complete shock over this like Samara.
She said, "That's how I was born."
What in the Twilight Baby meets Ring Girl?
Oh, Snowy.
Rare footage of Celtic's boat ride.
You can predict the photo, Snowy.
Oh, it's so cute.
It is.
Why, you fat fuck? We're all gonna die.
Oh, don't worry. Literally, what happens? I just coast right off the edge, and it's coyote time. Effectively, I just keep on going straight.
Oh no, bro, go down. It go down.
It's a bird. It can fly. It doesn't matter,
anyway, guys.
I just keep going that way.
Good go down, bad go up.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Help either. Right. Avia snorted. Also, who gave you permission to tell me what to do, Chase? Are we supposed to like these characters?
I like Chase.
Yes.
Yeah, Chase is like fine.
Yes, because we can sympathize.
Do I have your permission to be sexist towards these characters?
Okay, guys,
specifically just Avia and Reika. So far Kaya's fine.
What are you
I will
talking
give you
about?
permission.
I was gonna say last stream we did for Jack's stream, we already discussed it. Yes, we're sexist. Moving on.
Well, to be fair, this is stemming from a previous conversation today.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, god damn! I didn't think you would just make these characters so unlikable. Jesus.
It wasn't his intention.
Kaya snapped at him, pointing towards the river in front of us. He grimaced and put his hands back on the helm. I'll give Kaya a pass on that one. She is being responsible, even though she could be less of a dick about it. Wait, what is this?
It's the Pal World meme that came out. There's one guy just singing, "Fly, fly, you fat fuck, brother, lives depend on it, fly!" As a huge tidal wave is coming at them.
I've seen that. Yeah. Oh my god.
And-
I like how square Celtic is.
Look, I have to be flown because water will destroy my pages. So fly, bird, fly.
He has little floating hands.
I love it. I love it. Oh. All right. We gotta start moving. We gotta start schmooving.
Flying.
Kaya snapped out of I hadn't noticed the difference between them. Avia, who I personally associate with physical strength, looked small next to Chase. He had to be almost a foot taller than her, let alone muscular. Avia generally took pride in being the strongest of a group to make up for her shorter height, an insecurity I'd heard her bring up many times. But Chase outmatched her by a landslide in all aspects. It probably peeved her that he was older, too. She's my sister. I know what she can handle when I'm teasing her. Avia continued the argument. You don't have a sister. Being a little bit mean is in the requirements. Makes her more tough. She was literally almost fucking murdered and has a concussion. Holy shit, time and place, Avia. Jesus Christ. Have you actually asked her that? Chase said, looking back at her again. She's gone through a lot today. Give her a break just for a little bit. Kaya sighed, standing back up. She shooed Chase away from the steering. Shit, I'm sorry. He apologized profusely, guilt spreading across his face as he stepped back. I should have been focusing. She's irritating. I don't blame you. Okay, Kaya's good in my books. She gave him a smile in response. Chase's face lit up at her patience. You'll discourage yourself if you're so flustered while learning. Go do your thing. Please, diffuse. He just evaporates.
I actually had the mental image of like, go, diffuse. And then he just like gets a bomb. He like goes to a bomb.
But
Red wire or blue wire? Red wire or blue wire?
Should I bring up the fact that like post this book coming out, the narrative was changed apparently to make it so that Avia was supposed to be an abusive sister.
Yeah.
Or an abusive person to Reika.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a hard change to make, it looks like.
Wait, Fly. Yeah. Are you saying that this book has like one more round of patch notes after this version?
We had like the whole like weird
we had that already.
Freaking postscript thing that Milo did on his website.
Yeah. But also, like there is a narrative going around when people were talking about the book, and Milo and his crew came out and tried to say that people weren't allowed to like Avia as a character because she was abusive.
Interesting.
Oh my!
But
Omega.
You know, instead of like shit posting that on Twitter, how about write that in the book the first time around, idiot?
You can like abusive characters.
Oh,
also
hi Lightning. It's good to see you in here.
Ryan,
you've
get
missed...
to your thing before. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, Lightning. You missed. We discovered the secret of lesbian reproduction.
It's a Wiimote.
Scroll up. You'll see.
Yes, Ryan.
So I can say my joke. I think the reason why Reika is still single is because she's unlikable to all possible genders.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Did I refuse? You. Avia took the opportunity to grab his cloak, pulling him down to her height. Is there a reason you keep trying to boss me around? Chase grinned, entirely unintimidated by her. I couldn't comprehend his patience. He gently, almost effortlessly, pushed her hands away. I stepped away from them. I stepped away from them when I felt obvious skin increase in temperature. I was not about to get in the middle of whatever was happening between. Is there room to step away? You're on a skiff, I'm pretty sure.
Just step into the water.
A weirdly
There's a bit
shaped
of room
skiff
there.
with a freaking wheel at the front. That's still weird.
The butt is both small and big at the same time.
Get that stupid smile off your face. Make me. Kaya winced at their interaction and focused her hands on the helm of the ship. It was only then I noticed her fingers anxiously tapping against the polished wood, her gaze flicking up and down to the distant flashes of lightning. There was no stop anywhere in sight as the storm clouds grew closer, thunder rumbling in the distance. I moved next to her, attempting to drown out the banter that was happening behind me. Kaya held out her hand to push the boat forward through the river. I observed the blue magic pull from her veins, giving her fingertips a starry hue, almost transparent, as she contorted the water. I mean, that's correct, but also weird. It just feels a little weird. Over the edge of the boat, that might actually be the case. Like bend to the water. It's like, oh, we gotta get a synonym in there. Gotta get a synonym roll. Over the edge of the boat, a soft bioluminescence followed in our wake. Oh my
The deep ugh. I love it so much.
Good job.
Why can I be sexist, please?
This is beautiful. This finally this boring ass book is like providing us quality content now.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem though is it's still just from the stream. It's not even the book. It's just the stream.
No, but you need to understand, like, it is an extension of the book because the book is providing us these opportunities to make these jokes. So it's like, it is us because we are awesome and everyone should subscribe to the Celtic Phoenix podcast and also share all these around. But
Milo.
But also like it's because
Guys,
we're building off of this awful shit. Anyway, over the edge of the boat, a soft bioluminescence followed our wake from the water her magic touched. Are they always like this? Kaya asked. She's got a vendetta both against the fact that he's a Libra and that he's taller and stronger than she is, which means I didn't need to describe it in my internal prose, so I could have just said it as a character observation diegetically, but you know, we had to tell and not show, but we don't need to talk about zodiac turners. I sighed, crossing my arms with a shiver at the cooler mountain air. She's so particular about who's in charge, and he's a natural mediator. I don't know who it was centuries ago that decided to put Aries and Libra in one union, but I disagree with that decision. That decision was probably made for this reason. I nodded at Avia and Chase, who were still going back and forth about something that I didn't care to listen to. Chase remained perfectly calm. We'd be a wreck without Libra. How long do you think it'll take before he loses his mind? Her voice lifted with amusement. That cannot be sustainable. I don't know. It's been sustainable for convictionists for as long as we can remember. I shrugged, narrowing my eyes at the storm clouds gathering above us. You think the weather will be okay? A mountain thunderstorm pales in comparison to the things I've sailed through, she said, stretching her arms out. It's a river. It's not like we can lose direction. My older brothers are Sagittarius. I've been through much worse. Kaya, you can still beach the boat.
Also, remember, Celtic, go to the voice chat. You can have your one sexism card.
Yay!
From the National Committee of Twilight. The movie franchise or Twilight Guardian?
Yes.
You're not very clear on which Twilight it is.
The answer is yes. I can confirm pairing an Aries with a Libra together is usually a terrible idea. Yeah. personal experience there.
Which one are you?
I'm an Aries.
Ah.
Who's the Libra?
An X.
Oh,
it was an X.
There was a moment of silence where everyone was just like, "Don't say the wrong word, Birdman."
I think I've actually dated 2 Libras. I'm trying to remember, man. It doesn't matter, but it's like I just know it's like those relationships weren't healthy. But then again, neither was I back then.
So you were the problem.
Probably. when in doubt, blame myself.
No, don't.
No.
I'm sorry for making that joke.
And let's go for another one. Look in voice chat.
Oh no.
What a canal. Every lesson of me, bro.
Yeah, nothing bad happened on
Oh
rivers,
my god,
man.
I forgot about that.
Technically, that's a canal, not a river, but still.
Yeah.
So y'all are
I
missing
mean,
the
basically the
deep
same thing.
lore
You
of
can still
this.
get stuck in it like a dumbass.
Aries Archive? You're also an Aries? Man, I never would have guessed. Aries gang.
Really? You don't say. I'm just a hungry Lilo.
Let's see. I just fucking can't believe you said that. Milo, you don't understand how boats work. She said,
no
stretching her
boat.
arms out. It's a river. It's not like we can lose direction. My older brothers are Sagittarians. I've been through much worse. Yeah, Kaya intimidated me. She scowled, looking ahead at the murky water. Lightning flashed in the sky. Hey, lightning, I didn't know you were in this book. There was no possible way to stop, and being so far north, the water couldn't be a comfortable temperature, especially with the melting snow around. What do you mean couldn't be? You know for a fact the water wouldn't be. That's a wouldn't, not a couldn't. You can feel it right now. Reika, she said, just in case we do hit a bad patch of the storm, you should rest in the cabin. Chase wants you awake because he's worried about you going unconscious, but I'll mitigate his panic. Your magic is the most important to tend to out of all of ours, and you've had a long day. Again, if someone has had a concussion and they are feeling tired, it is best to let them rest. You should allow them to sleep. The brain will do the healing. You cannot do, literally just keeping them awake will do more harm than good. That is what I've heard. Okay, I should clarify. That is what I have heard. If there is a medical professional out there that has given you other directions, please defer to them. Please do your own research. If someone dies because of me, I am not being held liable. I'm just some random dude on the internet. I do not have a degree in this.
We
There'd
can
be
definitely
levels
tell
to
that
this.
you have a lawyer family.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I've been through much worse. Just in case you take the bad patch. Do a comfortable temperature. Reika, she said, just in case we do hit a bad patch of the storm, you should rest in the Okay, I remember that. My bad. I knew Chase's healing was far more important than my magic. I had no doubt about it. He could save our lives, but he hadn't been healing anyone. He wasn't magically exhausted. Avia's magic was useless when she was surrounded by water, and Kaya had to stay awake to use hers. I stood still for a moment, closing my eyes and drowning out voices. I had to take a deep breath before walking towards the ship's cabin, opening the door and lying down on the captain's bed.
So,
For legal reasons, that is a joke.
Well, has anyone been keeping track of how many times that they've gone to sleep so far in the book?
Not at all.
Twice?
Not really.
Four?
A lot.
4?
No,
Huh?
no, I'm thinking probably in the number of 7 or 8 at this point. It feels that way.
Yeah.
Okay, do we
Sweet.
count
Yeah.
consciousness cutting out?
You could.
Okay, so 7 or 8 then.
Yeah, 7, 8.
Ah.
I feel like it's
It,
4, like,
it feels like every other chapter these characters pass out to end the chapter.
Yeah.
Something, by the way, you can do it once or twice for dramatic effect. Please don't keep going because you're just going to make the audience assume every single chapter. I wonder what's going to knock them out this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an amazing con.
That's the thing, though, is like you could like lean into it, and every single chapter ends with the character falling asleep, but like that has to be an artistic choice that has purpose to it. Like there's maybe a theme you could get out of it, or an experience of you're experiencing a number of days over a long period of time. Like there's ways to play with it, but obviously not this. Whatever this is, don't do this.
I read a book like that. I can't remember what it was called, but it literally ended with, I opened the door and I smiled. Yes, there it was, the frying pan to end the chapter.
Didn't like chapters of Twilight end with Bella falling asleep a lot?
I think so, yeah.
Probably.
Perhaps.
Oh, so even the book makes its the book makes even its own characters fall asleep. Yeah.
Yes.
It could be a fun twist if there were some sleeper agents.
Mars will almost fell asleep listening to the book.
Chapter 16. In my restless dreams, conviction woods fleshed out around me.
Ew.
I was making a Silent Hill reference, and then I immediately got weirded out. What does that mean?
Yeah. If it lasts longer than 4 hours.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds fancy.
Not this again.
I did a Libra. Who? Don't answer that. Man, it's not like anyone. I'm not going to say their name, obviously. But it's like, no, you guys know who that is. I had a life before YouTube.
You did?
I mean, as hard as it is to believe.
Possible.
I mean, arguably, I have less of a life now. The patterns of the trees and mosses contorted, swirling in an unconscious mess, my transparent spirit forming separately from my younger self. When I quickly recognized that I was experiencing the return of a true memory, I was pulled into my past self. My spirit and body merged as one.
What the fuck kind of like
Milo is writing out a storyboard for a TV series that will never be.
I gotta go home and
That's what
rethink
this
my
felt
life.
like.
You are home Celtic.
Oh my god, Raja. Oh god. I love the art slowing us down, but man, oh my god, it gets even better. She has the Wiimote incorporated into her sword.
And then
You know, look, this is the first book, so she has room to upgrade to a Nokia on her sword later. It shows her power growth.
We need the Nokia sledgehammer.
We like to play.
Oh, don't! I was drinking. Okay. Oh.
Oui.
All right.
Oui, oui.
I gasped in a strained breath of humid air, my back pressed against a massive cedar giant. The bright summer sun glared through the branches of the canopy, washing the woods with green-tinted sun rays. My chest rapidly rose and fell as I recovered from the chase through the hub. We'd barely made it beyond the boundary of the woods in time. I slid my back down the trunk of the tree to sit on the ground with an exhausted groan. Only a few... Oh my god, a sentence that doesn't start with a pronoun. Only a few feet away, a Scorpio Stellaria member stood in front of the border of the woods, peering beyond the line of lanterns to understand where we'd escaped to. His 2 spirit hounds circled him, pitch-black dogs with claws and hungry tops, the little baby boys, baby boy, little bear dogs, little doggy woggies, little doggos, and need good head pats. I'm making my own entertainment now. Their massive shadowy shoulders.
Are you having a stroke?
I thought it was.
Honestly, it feels like it sometimes. Flesh out around me means the ideas, plans, and physical environment are becoming more detailed, real. No, I know what fleshed out means, but you don't typically say that in terms of like a vision coming to fruition in a physical sense. Like visibly, something doesn't get fleshed out. It's you through a process, something gets fleshed out conceptually. It's a conceptual term. Anyway, their massive shadowy shoulders, their Solarium handlers had summoned and commanded them to hunt us down when we tried to shove him into an alleyway. We couldn't have predicted his rare form of animal magic, one that allowed him to summon the spirits of deceased animals. Oh no, it's Weiss. Even with the magical commands controlling them, the hounds wouldn't dare stray into the woods. The beasts would outmatch them in seconds. We were safe. Guys, have you ever encountered a wood so scary your ghost dogs didn't want to go in there?
Bro, those are some shit summons.
Yes, actually, in Elden Ring.
He's about to summon.
Did this book give you a concussion? Shouldn't we find out if you need to lay down? What? No.
Do we need to take you to the hospital?
Kan good Nirmund Merknerl it
Hans the James.
Hans James.
Bert, I'm calling you a hospital.
Hi, hospital. I'm Dad, and then I died.
And those were his last words.
Perfection.
He's a phoenix.
Gotta write that on his tombstone.
What tombstone? He comes back.
My tombstone, the only thing written on my tombstone is a Celtic phoenix. Quote, fuck, unquote.
I only had one word for my tombstone. Bugger.
I lifted the mask, shielding my identity, and placed it in my lap. The face of a wooden wolf stared back. Oh, fucking hell. Its abstract hand-carved shape paling from the amount of sun it'd been receiving. With a sigh, I threw my head against the cedar. The adrenaline sprinting through me wouldn't ease up. I slipped my gray veil off my shoulders to cool down. Why did you throw your head against the cedar? You're trying to give yourself a concussion now, all right? If it wasn't for the damned hounds, we would have had him, Nara huffed as she stood next to me, shaking out her hands to dissipate the magic raging in her veins. She flipped him off, even though he couldn't see us. Oh, sorry. What did I give a voice to Nara? What did I give her? Does anyone remember what voice I gave Nara?
Nah.
Okay. I gotta think of a new voice to give Nara.
Oh no, it was Country Girl, like Summer Country Girl, I think. Oh.
Maybe. If it wasn't for the damn hounds, we would have had them. Nara huffed as she stood next to me, shaking out her hands to dissipate the magic raging in her veins. She flipped him off, even though he couldn't see us. Let's see how long it takes him to send the dogs back to the spirit world. Surely those monster things are sucking up his energy. Was she the liquid snake? Yeah, but Kaya fits liquid snake better. I glance up with a smile at the rebellious tone that came. Oh, she could be Raiden because she has white hair.
Do that
or no, did I give her solid snake?
You gave her a robot boss, if I remember correctly.
A what?
A robot. You know, beep boop.
Robot.
Oh, it's right. She had a robot voice. You're right.
Yeah.
That was it.
I love my speech impediment.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I was legitimately, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine, yeah.
One more time, with less spirit, actually. If it wasn't for the damned hounds, we would have had them. Nara huffed as she stood next to me, shaking out her hands and dissipating the magic raging in her veins. She flipped him off, even though he couldn't see us. Let's see how long it takes for him to send the dogs back to the spirit world. Surely those monstrous things are sucking up his energy. I glanced up with a small smile at the rebellious tone that came from Nara. She removed her identical wolf mask and tossed it on the ground next to mine, uncovering white hair stuck to her sweaty forehead. She yanked out the tie holding her hair back and moved to move the escaped strands back from her face. I watched as she removed her gray cloak, revealing her tight-fitting, sleeveless black top, and more importantly, her muscular shoulders and toned arms.
It's books like these why girls had to wear stuff that like hid their neck in high school.
Or like you can't show shoulders, you can't show knees because it's so distracting.
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Were you dispelling a demon? What the fuck?
The power of God compares you.
I know. Eva is the demon.
The power of God compares you.
Yeah, I thought you would have figured that out by now.
Understandable, but still.
She's a fan of Get the Demon. Or Let the Demon. I
Shut
guess.
up. Shut up, paperback. My thread of what did you call it? A dog ear? Thread of dog earrings still stands.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
This is wonderful. Oh,
it's just
I
fun.
miss
The
Lightning
little
so
X's
much.
on the eyes.
yeah.
He's so good, so perfect.
All right. Almost there before we switch over here. Oh god, we gotta really hurry up. Jesus Christ. I glance with a smile to do hair's the eye. Yeah, she's getting horny. Right, gotcha. Give me a second to recover before we go anywhere else, I said, my voice raspy from my dry throat. I don't understand how you run faster than me without getting even slightly winded. Actually, I think that's where we cut over. I think it's now you.
Okay. Nara grinned at me, flexing her arms before she lifted them above her head to stretch. A fabric of her shirt lifted to briefly expose her toned core, her pants resting low on the curve of her hips. She glanced down at me, and I looked away quickly when she caught me staring again. Ugh.
I'm just gonna say, people accuse Yuri fans, like male Yuri fans, of being horn dogs. I have never met hornier Yuri fans than lesbians that are Yuri fans. Just putting that out there.
She laughed at me. Nice try. Shut up, I rolled my eyes. Her teasing would have been a lot worse if my face wasn't already flushed from running through the hub. Do you have any Pisces in you? At all? Nara shrugged. Fuck if I know. I smiled at her. My heart pounded so hard that I could feel my pulse in my fingertips. The blood rushing in my ears muffled the bird calls of the woods and the barking of the hounds. Every nerve in me was awake. I closed my eyes to calm it all down, the racing thoughts, the terror from the moment before, the spinning vision. The hounds are moving.
Jeez, girl, calm your tit.
Oh.
Power of the horny compels thee, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
The
hornier,
hounds are
female
moving.
Yuri fans or female Yaoi fans? Female Yaoi fans are the horniest people on the planet.
Oh,
They scare me.
Don't remind me.
Like, they are scary levels, okay? So, yeah.
The hounds are moving, Nara reported, interrupting my 5 seconds of peace, and I opened one eye to look at her. Her expression had become more serious as the dogs distanced themselves from us. Nara bent down to pick up her mask and refasten it on her face. They're distracted by something. The hounds were trotting toward an uninhabited house just outside of Conviction Woods. Amid my panic and adrenaline rush, I hadn't even noticed the abandoned cabin not too far away. It was close enough for me to see a shadow of movement through one of its shattered windows. Its roof was caved in, wood walls rotting away. I wasn't entirely sure how the structure was still standing. Both of the spirit hounds began sniffing around its structure, their tails wagging with excitement at the potential of a victim. The official followed behind me as he went to inspect what had attracted them. God damn it, I grumbled while reaching for my gray veil. I brushed off the tiny hemlock cones that had picked up from the forest floor, fastened it over my shoulders. What the hell could they possibly be attracted to over there when they were sent after us? Don't know, but got me curious. Nara quickly swiped my mask off the ground before I could put it back on. She dangled it in front of me. I tried to snatch it, and she moved it away to try and get me to jump on my feet. I glared at her instead. Do you really have time for this?
I mean, do they? I mean, I thought Conviction Woods was protecting them. So, like, what's the rush?
What else are they supposed to be doing?
Apparently the hounds are there inside the woods, and the hounds were attracted. Like, they're able to go inside the woods. They found something else to be attracted by instead of them, so now they're just goofing off.
The summons?
I guess.
She tilted her head at me She tilted her head at me with one side of her mouth smirked up. What is going on? Oh dear.
Uh-oh, no.
Also, wonderful art, Snowy.
It's so good.
Oh no, the bird fell asleep while he was flying. No, boatman.
Sleeping meteor strike.
And yes, Severa and Kajel. I love this too.
It's a cute ship.
It's a great ship.
I have to replay that again.
Congratulations, you got 3 more points in respect. And not the deepest one. I've only played Awakening. I kind of got my fill from it, honestly. And although I did like 3 houses from a distance. Like there were some character dynamics and such I knew about that I liked. I even wrote a short story for one. That was horny, but that was for a friend who's no longer a friend. So,
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, I had big computer problems, but I think I got it now.
Everyone is today.
Yeah.
Yay! Technology never wants to work when you need it to, and it's fucking stupid.
It doesn't work when you don't want to either.
How many houses are in 3 houses? I think it's like 4 or 5 now, isn't there? There were DLC houses.
Technically no. There's 3 houses in the school / Garrick Mock. The final house is technically just the church trying to well, long story short, the church is stopping gunpowder from being a thing.
Boo, that's why the church sucks.
Among other things.
Yeah. Fine, I'll help you, since you're so tired from running for what, 10 minutes? Nar offered me a hand and I took it. She yanked me to my feet with a lot more force than I expected. I stumbled forward and fell into her as I lost my balance from her strength. She grabbed my side to stabilize me, even though that I was sure that she deliberately pulled me up too fast to shove my face into her collarbone. Oh, this is just every single fan fiction that you might have ever read in your entire life.
Literally.
I hate, like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I love shipping. I really do. It's a great pastime. But I also get sick when it's just pure, like, oh, we're so close. We're so physically intimate, or like, I need some momentum here before the whole stumbling around is like, oh, do I like them? Do they like me? Oh my god, they're so hot. And I want to be with them so bad. I hate how annoying the pining stage can be when it's not like buffered by something meaningful. Like say Ochako and My Hero, who's very much like, okay, we have jobs to do and let's stay professional. And you can tell they develop a really strong friendship. And it's like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is obnoxious. It's like if you were to slam the one time that Ochako first gets blushy over Izuku 12 times in a row in the same scene.
Yeah. She tilted her chin down to look at me. Pale blue, heterochromatic eyes. See, she does have heterochromia.
Yeah.
Christ.
So many people with homophobia in here.
It's a horrible thing, man.
Yep.
Yes, it's the same, really. I did like this community.
Pale blue, heterochromatic eyes staring down the eye sockets of the mask as she stepped forward with my mask in her hands. I didn't move, frozen as she bent closer to me, too nervous as to what she'd do. She carefully moved my raven hair over my shoulders to tie the back of the mask underneath it. Her hands temporarily followed my jawline as she readjusted it on my face.
Can you wake me up when I'm supposed to give a shit?
I was gonna say, this is legitimately so obnoxious because we have no energy. And I don't know how to describe it. And this is this is the least sexy thing I have read in a while. And I
Yaka
just got
Vince's
done
Doom-
watching redo of. No, you know what? I can't even make that joke. Redo was so much worse.
Yaka Vince's Doomsday. Yaka Vince's Doomsday. Watch that cave.
A nearby yell resounded through the woods. Both of us immediately turned our attention to the house with its front door wide open. The sound of the breaking wood and the excited barking echoed. The spirits had found something. The official slowly approached the abandoned cabin, drawing a long blade from his belt. Nara and I hurried through the woods, staying beyond the boundary. We paused next to the house. A teenager in Scorpio colors crashed out of the front door, followed by a snapping spirit hound. The official lurched for him while another boy ran out, his shirt donning a Gemini glyph. Oh, it's the two gay boys again.
Oh, right.
She's just remembering the boy that got killed.
So
the last time that
I need to understand this. They had their memories wiped, but apparently they were like already part of a super secret rebel cell and they just don't remember it?
Apparently, yes.
All right.
Wait, so that's what happened in those 2 chapters that I didn't attend. Okay.
This book
No,
is bad,
we're-
guys.
we're-
This book is so fucking
We're being
bad.
informed about this through flashback, via dream sequences.
Oh, yay.
Yes.
I forgot about Bad Fanfiction. How did you forget about Bad Fanfiction Night? We're your favorite night of the week.
For
I
shame.
presume.
Well, it should be.
And if it's not,
You're right. There is always
Ah.
Taco Tuesday. That's fair.
Yes.
Leave the Scorp. Can you not? Okay. Leave! The Scorpio boy yelled at the Gemini, his voice splitting in agony as the official grabbed his arms and kicked the back of his legs to bring him to his knees on old splintery wood. One of the hounds licked his lips, circling him. Get out of here! Run! Before the other one! The Gemini spun around as the second hound leapt through the half-broken window, shattering the remaining glass. Terror spread across his face as the hound stalked toward him, saliva flying from his mouth as it viciously barked. The Scorpio boy desperately fought with all of his strength that he had in him as the official held him down and the hound approached its victim. Nara didn't wait another second, sprinting out of the woods, her veins immediately illuminating with pale blue light. I immediately ran after her. Let's see if the page will turn. Thank you. She grabbed the official by his shoulder and tore him away from his target, throwing his arm to the side. His blade clattered to the ground, and I grabbed it before he could, hurtling it toward the hound, targeting the Gemini. It struck the black shadow dog in the hind leg. It spun on me as I became its target again. The other hound followed suit, their noses twitching as they took in my scent. Nara spun the official around, shoving him back toward the woods with ease. Completely ambushed by our presence, he had no time to properly respond to Nara's brightening magic. Both the hounds jumped for me. I ran for the woods, breaking through the aura underneath the lanterns. I gripped the branches of a fallen trunk on the boundary and hoisted myself up the tree in only 3 seconds to climb and find the part of the tree peeking through the boundary. The hound needed to stay distracted. I carefully stepped to the edge of the thin branch, thankful for my weight as I tediously balanced a few feet above the snapping dogs. They snarled and jumped for the branch I stood on. I was far too high up for them to reach without following me into the woods. So are they in the woods or are they not in the woods?
What the fuck?
They're not in the woods. They're not in the woods.
D, all of the above.
I was talking about Snowy Spider's art.
Snowy? I was just getting done doing this meme even more justice about, but now you've offended me. There.
Don't
you
worry,
can
I
have
feel
this.
like-
I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out.
Another 3 years of completely accurate chorus slander.
Oh yeah, the fight coming up.
Oh my god. You know what the best part about this, Snowy, is that I'm gonna change my PFP to this picture and wait for my best friend to message me and just wonder what the fuck.
Oh.
And no, people in chat, I will not elaborate. You have to join the Tundra Discord in order to see this. But you can see for yourself if you download $1 a month to Celtic's Patreon.
I'll get a good one.
I tried. It's my first time.
Okay. I think I might have lost my place. They refused to turn away from me, set on my presence above them, as if the boys they were attacking moments before weren't even there. Nara had forced the official to the line of lanterns guarding the woods. She slammed her fist into his chest, blasting him into the woods with a wheel of light before opening her hand to shove the wheel against him to keep him beyond the boundary. I stuck 1 foot beyond the lantern so I could see both in and out of the woods to keep an eye on Nara. The woods began to contort and shift, shadows looming over trees and fog drifting amongst the branches surrounding me. A rotting stench filled the air as the beast of the woods stalked towards the official. Nara forced her energy forward with a scream of pain as she froze him in place with her wheel of light. The beast approached him, shadows following in its step as blood dripped from its tongue. It sunk its maw into the man's leg. He shrieked in agony as the beast smothered him in tar of shadows, blending the shape of monster and human into one. Smoke smoldered as yells disappeared into the depths of the woods. Nara released the wheel, shoving her arm down to avoid throwing herself backwards. An explosion of light followed as she collapsed. Moments later, the hounds outside the woods vanished, their magical attachment following their handler to the spirit realm. I almost fell feet below as I flung myself down the tree to where Nara laid motionless on the ground. I scraped my knees as I threw myself on the ground, hooking my arms underneath hers as I tugged her body closer to mine. Grasping her wrists, my magic immediately began flowing from my arms into hers. She gasped in a breath seconds later, jerking back awake as I gave her the excess energy from the sheer amount of adrenaline pumping through my bloodstream. Nara stabilized the rise and fall of her chest, evening out as we balanced the energy shared between 2 Zodiac Turners. Ooh.
Zodiac Turner. I'm like imagining a song, like a parody of like Indian Giver, but to Zodiac Turners. I mean, okay.
Nara stared at the empty space before us where the official stood moments before, horror flooding her face as she processed what she'd done. The beast had feasted. We'd led the official to his death.
In the background.
I'm just thinking, talking about 2 Zodiac Turners, and I just have the like No Way Home that of like the Avengers. That's great. What is that? But for Zodiac Turners.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm also just like, what? I don't actually follow what the fuck is happening. I guess they killed an official, but
yeah, they killed a guy doing his job.
I'm gonna name him Greg. I feel bad for Greg. I feel bad for Greg.
No! Bob Gag.
Rip.
He was only a day from retirement, guys.
Yeah. He's only an hour from retirement.
It just when he left home, told his wife, "Hey, I'll be back for dinner, honey. We can celebrate. Finally go on that retirement. I can take you to all the places you always wanted to see with my final payout. We're gonna have such a good time together. Oh, and I have just enough for our newborn child's college fund. We'll be set for life. Of course, if I
Oh.
die, I lose all of that, and you'll be left destitute and poor. But you know, this will be an easy shift, I'm sure.
Yeah,
How much
little
more tragic can we make it?
Hugh. Little that he.
Oh no, his
Little
wife
did-
his wife just got better from cancer, but this put her into remission.
Yeah. And she just had a baby too. She just had a baby too. Yeah.
The relationship were on the rocks. They promised to patch up afterwards and all that.
Yeah.
I like Greg.
Nara cursed as she trembled against me, her hand against my shoulder. I wrapped my arms around her to provide her a sense of safety and comfort, and she shoved her back into my chest. Her heart pounded against me as she pulled herself close with one leg propped up on the ground. I just killed someone, Kira.
Wait.
I just killed someone, Kira. Don't worry, I've killed plenty more. She holds up the death notes.
Oh, that's what that was about. Because I saw that when I was reading through it, that like on my own, and I'm like, who the fuck is Kira? Are they using like secret? But she could. Because Reika's original name was Akira.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
That makes so much sense now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also,
I want to watch Akira.
No,
I
that's
kind
the
of
point.
wonder if this was a slip up on Milo's part.
Yes.
In what way?
It was.
Because
Oh,
because Reika's original name was Akira. So
Oh.
Kira would be the nickname.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah, that doesn't fit.
because he doesn't edit, so he must have rewrote this from scratch, which means he accidentally put this back in.
Yes.
This is why you finalize your names pretty early, guys.
Yeah. I'll just do like substitutes into the names if you must.
Yep. You had no choice. You did the right thing, I promise, Nara. My grip tightened around her shoulders underneath the cloak, and I forced more of my magic into her own veins. Sheer, unbridled horror consumed her, flowing into my body, attempting to take over my own emotions. I fought it with everything I had to make me calm her down, focusing intensely on the heat of her body against mine, the comfort she found leaning into me. The hounds would have...
I just wanted to highlight the sentence because I know we don't have much time on it, but my grip tightened around her shoulders underneath her cloak as I forced more of my magic into her own veins. You typically don't use her own veins unless it is her doing the action. If one person is doing an action to another, it is typically not own veins because it is not like you don't have ownership of her veins. So why are you specifying? We know if it is her veins, then you don't need to specify she owns them.
Maya screwed up again because it's supposed to be Rika taking the magic from her. So, yeah.
No, they're sharing the magic. So Nara had used her magic, and then she passed out. So now Rika is sharing her zodiac magic with her so that they can balance each other out. Something like that.
How the fuck does that work?
That doesn't work. Whatever. This whole boat doesn't work.
Yeah, I got off pretty easy. To be fair, yeah, you got me angry at you. If you got Twy angry at you, you're a dead man. I'm the one you want to get angry.
Accidentally lost my place. Okay, sort of.
When do we start reading Weeaboo's first hentai?
Oh no.
Well, Weeaboo's first hentai is more entertaining than this.
It is.
Let's see. The hounds would have killed them, and if the spirits were attracted to them after being attracted to us, I know for a fact that they did nothing wrong. But I told myself I'd never kill anyone. I don't want to be like them. She stumbled over her words, her entire body tense. I promised myself. You also vowed to reverse that damn code with me. I paused, looking over to the abandoned house where the two boys were. And Nara, the first step to get there is recognizing that we're not alone in this fight, and that we may have to sacrifice for others sharing our struggle.
What? Platitude, platitude, platitude.
This is Milo. I don't know how to tell you this, but there's not a trailer for this book.
She wants it to be.
Isn't Weeaboo's first hentai just Bloodbringing Nights? Yes.
Reasonable.
And it's better than this.
Celtic, you say that, but you know Milo's just gonna make an edit and post this on Instagram or TikTok. Like, come read my book. Look at this awesome line.
Yeah, but it doesn't work the same.
No, it doesn't.
Utterly ridiculous. Just like Mario.
It's so fucking melodramatic. Anyway. The Scorpio boy laid on the ground, shivering with his eyes wide as he stared at the woods. To him, we were gone. The shimmering aura protected the inside of the woods, being seen from the outside. The Gemini was standing directly in front of him as a defensive position, watching carefully for any sort of movement or threat following their attack. After he was met with silence, he whirled around and threw himself on top of the Scorpion, grasping both sides of his face. As both of them broke into sobs of relief at their survival, they desperately kissed. The Scorpio's arms hugged his partner's back in an indescribably tight embrace. How do you know?
Gay.
Indescribably tight, right?
Gay.
Just described the embrace.
You know this is bad because I am not paying attention at all to this quote unquote romantic moment between two lesbians, and I'm talking more about my favorite heterosexual ship from freaking I'm blanking on the name all of a sudden.
Konosuba.
Thank you, Konosuba.
Well, also it's not the lesbians, it's the gays.
Oh right. Well, you see, I'm not even paying attention, so it doesn't matter. I just presumed,
well, I mean,
it doesn't matter.
You just presumed, you just proved that you weren't paying attention because you thought that it was the girls that were hugging, but it was the guys.
Right.
Bird, what's the point if you don't even pay attention?
Because I'm more interested in bitching about Konosuba's.
You're not
ship.
paying attention? Yowie's
Anyway.
happening in front of you and you're not paying attention?
It's the end of the world.
It's his kryptonite.
The end is now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nara slowly moved away from me. My hands fell away from her arms. With one look at each other, we made a mutual, silent decision. They needed to know we survived. We wanted them to know we survived. I gently helped Nara to her feet, keeping her close to me to ensure that she was stable, and we stepped out of the woods. Both boys froze as we reappeared, their faces full of confusion as they tried to understand how we'd survived in the woods.
Did they know you survived?
They
Crazy.
survived.
They
It's because they both have the forbidden taboo special magic. Only those with the special magic can enter the woods, so that is why Nara, Reika, and Chase can all enter the woods. No idea why the rest of the family can. They probably all have Scorpio special magic as well.
Okay.
I don't remember what the 4 special magics are, but they all have it.
No.
Ifrit, if you're quick, hit up your joke.
So when she said, "I killed them, Kira," she turns around. The slow piano starts to play.
No, don't start that. Okay. And Light, what are you confused about? There's probably a lot of things, but what in particular?
How old is Reika again?
She's supposed to be like 17 or something.
Did you
I
say
thought-
18? 18,
I thought she was
believe.
18 at the start of the story, but
Yeah,
we're flashing back
18.
and we don't
Okay.
know how old she is here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just confused. I'm like, how long was this ago when like teenagers were apparently this secret rebellion? That's what I was
I
confused
think
about.
because of what was said by Kaya, it's like a year ago that they met this couple, the Sagittarius
so
and
they would be
Gemini.
They would be 17.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
17. Yeah.
okay. And the child torture was 10 something years ago. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. Ugh. So they'd been together for like 7 or 8 years by this point.
Timelines.
Let me
man.
see. Where did I? My apologies. I think I might have accidentally flipped the next page, so I lost my place.
You're fine.
Okay. Is he coming back? The Scorpio boy croaked, panic flooding his expressions. He has multiple expressions that are happening simultaneously on his face.
And they are
It's like a
being
Greek
flooded.
fate. It's like a Greek mask. He just like switches between them.
Man,
Like-
leave my people out of this.
You know how to say it.
He's hexadecimal.
Oh no.
He can't. I broke the code. He's not coming back, I promise. Nara reassured him, though she refused to look back at the woods. The Stellarium won't know you broke the code. Thank you, the boy gasped in air between sobs, tears streaking his face as he looked at us. How did you... Don't question it, Nara interrupted. You didn't see us go in and out of the woods. Got it? They nodded quickly. I slowly approached them, careful to respect their space. The Gemini barely moved aside to let me sit down next to the other Scorpio. I reached underneath my hair, lifting the mask off my face to place it at my side. Nara leaned over me and untied my gray cloak, sliding it off my shoulders to reveal my black undershirt with the tiny Scorpio glyph. Shock tore across the other Scorpio's expressions. You're not alone, I said. Nara placed her hand on my shoulder. You did nothing to deserve what happened to you. Through the terror of a shared traumatic event, Nara, who swore that she'd never kill and the Scorpio, who had seen his life flash before his eyes moments prior, we came to a mutual understanding. The Scorpio boy smiled at me, tears still flowing down his face, his emotions contorting as he took it all in. He lifted his hand toward mine, offering a handshake, an action forbidden to Scorpio. You can't shake hands?
What's wrong with shaking hands?
But you
Germs
can't have
and all
sex.
that, you know.
You can shake hands, but you can't have sex.
Oh my god, you're right. You can't shake hands, but you can have sex.
Yeah, of course. Holding hands
God.
is far more. It's far more lewd than having sex.
I mean, at the
Come
very
on, we've done
least,
this.
these rules are consistent. They're consistent towards the graduate. You'll excuse me if I don't shake your hand on the way out.
Oh
Dang it,
no!
I know you took my joke.
The one good joke from that fucking movie.
This feels like
How big a rub?
man.
No, holding hands. The machine for wax.
So scandalous.
Terrifying. Come on.
His face was full of sheer hope, more hope than I'd ever seen in another human before. Hope for his future, hope for his love. Quinn, he introduced himself. I shook his hand. Reka. Why are you over here? He forced out, nodding once toward the house. This is where we... I understand, Nara said before he finished. You don't have to explain yourselves. We use the woods as a safe haven. The masks, they help us to get away with our method of taking the Stellarium down, one official at a time. So how do you take them down without killing them?
That's the neat
Nara.
part.
You take them down in a notebook. You write their names down in a
I
note. You take them down that way. Catalog.
I think what they're doing is like using the zodiac turning to like reduce the number of Scorpios. I think that's what's going on.
Can zodiac turners strip them of their powers?
What are zodiac turners anyway?
That's a great question.
I'm not entirely sure. Cause is it? You know what? It's useless to try to
I
make
heard that in the voice of the wizard from Ultima 9. I'm not entirely sure.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you turn their zodiac so that they have different magic now, that doesn't change their belief system. So now they're just going to go after you, still take you down, bring you back, have the officials force you to turn their powers back, and then do what non-turned Scorpios were going to do to you in the first place.
Well, it says it's personality, so it matches the belief system. It matches the belief system. It's a personality.
Anyway,
let's just finish this off. This book, man.
I know. I glanced down at the wooden wolf mask, the gaping opening of its eyes staring back into my soul, waiting to dawn my heterochromatic irises. I had an incurable hunger to tear the Scorpio Stellarium apart one by one. Nara and we'd stalk them through the hub, luring them away into hidden alleyways, illuminating the shadows between looming buildings in the light of our magic, to change the fate of every Stellarium member we could, to allow them an escape from the government that used them to hurt us.
Oh, they literally did kind of explain it here. Ish.
Wait, they did? What?
No, because like change the fate of every Stellarium member. Like, oh yeah, I'm kind of vaguely hinting at the zodiac turning, but I'm looking at it again. I'm like, wait.
So it just says to change their fate and to allow them an escape from the government that used them to hurt us. But how do you know that every single goddamn member of the officials are doing this because they are being forced to and not because they genuinely believe the code?
Also, what is it? Okay, now we're getting to an even more fundamental question. How do you know someone's zodiac? Like, theoretically speaking. Yeah, no. But intrinsically, how do you know someone's zodiac if not told when they were born? If a freaking orphan were placed on how do orphanages work? How does that work? Oh my god. Like, the logistics there are insane. No one must be an orphan in this world, because you can't fundamentally know someone's zodiac unless either they demonstrate it with their magic, apparently, or you know their birthday. All you
have a zodiac turn though. You have a zodiac turn though. So you can turn that zodiac to see what the zodiac is.
Yeah, but like the point of it is, like, if they turn, if the zodiac turner came in and turned your zodiac alignment, unless you regularly make use of your powers and people know that, who the fuck is going to be able to tell you've suddenly changed alignment? How do you tell? You still wear the same clothes, you still go to the same job, you'll still do the same things in your average life. Like, this radically overestimates how much people will actually use their fucking magic powers. So, like, I don't understand how the society functions fundamentally.
It doesn't.
Yeah, and I'm just highlighting we have another layer to this now.
Yes.
Would yeah. Sorry. I'm just thinking, like, how would that work at all? Like you were saying, Celtic?
I'm just going to appreciate this art from Raja. It's better than this book. Absolutely better.
It's a meme. Yeah.
It's a great meme. Oh. Remastering. Oh,
I love that clip.
What do you have to say about this world building?
I find it interesting that like Milo like put so much love and effort. I'm saying with quotations, and now we're just like really seeing the mess of it.
Yeah, it's. I would not have been proud of this. I always go back to like, The Artificer, available now on Kindle. The
Waiting for the rewrite.
it's yeah, I know I gotta get that rewrite underway. Well, remaster, I would say. But like I look back and it's like it's not a complicated story. I always say it's never intended to be it's maybe like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. And that was the intent, was just to get my feet back in the water and just have a fun little story. I still thought very deeply about a lot of the different logistics of the world. And how a lot of things spun together. And in fact, I want to improve upon them. I don't see how Milo has actually done any deeper thinking into this other than how it fuels his character motivations. That's all this is. Like, this is writing to the character motivations. It is not writing to actually build a story.
Yes.
Anyway, that's it for the chapters tonight. Kind of a limp ending, but then again, not surprising. Then again, no one fell asleep, so maybe it's a little bit better.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Well, she was already
Yeah,
unconscious.
and-
I guess it doesn't count. Written by a squirrel. No, I've met squirrels that write better. Well, yeah, he was writing this in a fugue state, right? Oh, Christ. Don't. Milo is just such a bad example. I'm so, like, anyone that was taken by his advice needs to go rethink things. Not because they're stupid, but because you had a shyster pull wool over their eyes. And that happens to everyone. It happens to me. It happens. There's no shame in that, just so long as you recognize it was a mistake. But yeah, I really hope the next Fanfiction tonight is Ruby Kingdom Heart crossover, because I refuse to read this that shit on my own. No, we vote for it after we finish what we're reading currently. Hey, you think that's why so many are falling asleep in the book? Probably because honestly, he wrote this before bed. No wonder people were going to sleep. Holy shit, we cracked it.
We cracked it.
Sleepy time.
This oh my god, this fic is the equivalent of like knockoff NyQuil.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the effects.
Well, I hope you all have a good sleep then.
Cool.
Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all had a fun time. I mean, I know we're kind of got languid near the end here, but that's also because it was Milo trying to write like something good and then failing. But yeah, no, I hope you all enjoyed yourself. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all join us next week for this, as well as next week's Team Jacked and tomorrow's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing Hunger of Mahar Volin again this week. So I hope you all come to join us for that. We'll be getting even closer to the finale of this arc, where I think we're like only 1 or 2, like probably not next session, but we'll see. We'll see. Might be next session that we finale it.
We can help.
But yes, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all had fun, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.